Hey, Business Masterminds. This is Nina. As you know, once a week I try to put out a video asking you all for your questions. Anything that I can help you with, if I can put together a quick video for you, I will do it. I will answer your question and I will post it. So let's get into the question for this week. Okay, so today's question comes from Miss Jennifer Pink. And her question is on webinars. Her question is, I don't get recorded versus live. What's best for what? And this is an awesome question. So, Miss Jennifer, this is an awesome question. I'm so glad you asked it. The real reason that you're doing webinars, whether it's live or recorded, is to build relationships with your clients or potential clients. So in order to do that, especially when they don't know who you are, you want to go through building that know, like, and trust factor. You'll hear that from a lot of marketing people, from sales people when they talk about conversions. But really, instead of just going out there and trying to push your products, you really want to offer value to whoever you're interacting with, and that makes for a better interaction with your clients and customers. So when you're doing recorded webinars or any kind of recorded training, you're putting yourself out there so people can know you. So just like me posting the videos in Business Masterminds or putting my YouTube videos up, there are, of course, some clients and people who know me and know my work, but there's a ton of people who don't. And so I'm putting myself out there saying, this is who I am. So you start with the know. Who is Socially Nina? What does she do? And that, again, is webinars. You can offer those as freebies on your website as downloads, such as what I'm doing. You can offer that to help show your knowledge and actually just put yourself out there so people get to know you and get to know your name. And then when you're building trust, again, they're looking at your knowledge and more going towards, do they like what you're saying? So in other words, you may start those off with pre-recorded webinars, but when you do live webinars, those people get to interact with you, ask you questions, see you live and see what happens when the unexpected comes up. So that's when they start determining whether they like you and whether they like your style. And the webinars actually help build the trust, basically answering the questions. Do I believe this person is an expert in what they're doing? Do I believe what they're doing or what they're saying? Can they help me? And also, have they had any success, or are they actually just kind of making it up as they go? So again, when you're doing the pre-recorded videos for people, they don't have a chance to interact with you. But when you start with the webinars, as I will shortly, they have a chance to interact with you. So during the webinars, you can also have pre-recorded sections and training. So in the past, when I've done training, I've done GoToMeeting, and I've used that system to help train larger groups of people. And then you could take little pre-recordings and I would just show it on the screen. But right now I'm using Webinar Jam, and Webinar Jam allows you to include pre-recorded items that's already preloaded. You could also do questionnaires and polls, and it gives you a chance to build relationships with your potential clients or your current clients and answer their questions during the training. Because you may have a script that you're going off of, but then they have specific questions that you can answer during the webinar. So again, the whole point of it is to build relationships, to show your value, show your knowledge. It's really whatever you decide, but in my experience and from what I've seen, you start with some pre-recordings that are really easy to do on something that you know about or a question someone has asked you, like we do in Business Masterminds, and then you create a webinar or live training, and it really gets to it really helps you build your like and trust factor. So again, you want to do know, like, trust. Get people to know you, like you, and trust you in the end. So you're building relationships. I hope that answered your question. And to anyone who's interested in Webinar Jam, I will include the link below this video so you can check it out. They've done some upgrades to Webinar Jam Studio, which are freaking awesome. So check it out. Again, I'll leave the link below. And if you have a question, feel free to join the Business Masterminds group on Facebook. Thanks. If you're interested in one of my free mini courses, Beginner's Guide to Awesome Graphics with Canva, head on over to www.sociallynina.com for free access to my pre-recorded webinar.